Hi, and welcome back. Sorry about that. My computer connection failed me. So we were talking about mentorship, and we're going to continue our conversation. What about your children? Yes, they need mentors too. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so mentors are adults outside of the family who will help teach and guide your teens as they explore their interests. Mentors don't take the place of homeschooling parents, but can contribute in powerful ways to a positive experience of homeschooling through high school. Mentors can enrich a student's academic experience and also help provide an important support as students move from adolescence to adulthood. There are many different kinds of mentoring relationships. Mentors can be neighbors, friends from work, community organizations, or church. Here are many examples of different types of mentoring relationships. Moving from dependence on parents to life as an independent adult can be challenging. Even for kids who don't rebel or act out, it can be tricky to navigate this transition. Having more adults, including mentors and friends, is helpful for many teens. These adults can provide role models of living as a successful adult. Receiving positive feedback from an adult who shares similar interests can provide a positive boost to self-esteem and really help kids begin to imagine themselves as successful adults. Finally, mentors can act as a source of recommendation for students as they apply for college or employment. Mentoring relationships often begin very informally and evolve naturally as time goes on. Students and mentors may meet for a single project or regularly for years. It's important to maintain open communication with the mentor and address any problems as they arise. Of course, use common sense precautions and identify and supervise appropriate mentors. Also, be sure to extend appreciation to mentors by writing notes of thanks, and small presents, such as baked goods, go a long way. Our second topic, having to do with cultivating relationship, is apprenticeship. Very similar to mentorship, but a little bit different. I'm super excited about this topic too, and honestly, it could have had its own separate video lesson by itself because there's so much to talk about. But I love it because it's perfect for the homeschooling lifestyle. Apprenticeship is similar to mentorship, but the major difference is that mentorship has a focus on the relationship and relationships within the family unit and homeschooling. Whereas with apprenticeship, the focus is on learning a new skill or trade from someone with that experience in the skill or trade. Of course, relationship is still important, but focus is more on learning something new. It can be as simple as learning to knit from your grandma, like my grandma taught me. Or it can be more complex, such as your son working for a cabinet builder 3 days a week while he's 14 years old, learning cabinet building. The wonderful thing about homeschooling is that it frees up your time so that you can be providing apprenticeship opportunities for your children, especially your teens. This is a really great option for those kiddos that are not interested in college or would rather have their own business. College has fast become the normal path for most students after they finish high school studies. However, now many homeschooling families especially are questioning the path to college and whether it's the right one for them. They're wondering if it's a viable option for all, how they will pay for it. It's gotten to be so expensive, and whether it fits their students' interests, gifts, and talents. I went to college and received my teaching credential and bachelor's degree, and I love teaching and learning, so I went on to receive my master's degree. Now I'm a doctoral student majoring in curriculum instruction because I truly love to learn to grow my mind. But not everyone is wired this way. Some would rather or do better learning a trade and opening their own business. College can be an excellent option for many of our students. If our kids are interested in becoming a doctor, lawyer, professor, or scientist, it's important for them to get a degree. If, however, our kids are more interested in working with their hands, starting their own business, or becoming an artist, for example, there are more cost-effective post-high school options available for them rather than attending college. I'm a big believer in having children be exposed to several apprenticeships or internships as part of their homeschooling experience. These can be informal through friends or family you know that can take your child and help them learn a trade or skill. Or they can be more formal through programs like ROP or other programs through charter schools and junior colleges. Now, what about you? What type of apprenticeship opportunities would you be interested in if you had the opportunity? Do you even know? I don't know about you, but I have a hard time even thinking or knowing what I want for breakfast, let alone figuring out what I'm interested in or what I would want to learn that is new to me. But it's so important as a mom, we forget ourselves and who we are when we have kids sometimes. We sacrifice our desires for kids, for the kids' desires or the family's desires, and we put off our desires for years. After years of doing that, we forget what our interests are. But I want to congratulate all of you for even watching this video right now because this is an interest of yours and you are here learning right now. Good job. I know it's hard to think of other things, but I want to encourage you to try to make a list. Right now, stop this video, take a few moments and write down just one thing you would like to learn in either an apprenticeship type opportunity or even a class. If it helps, say the words, if I had more time, I would blank. Fill in the sentence or fill in the blank, finish the sentence. For me, if I had more time, I would love to watercolor, take a watercolor class or a photography class. It is so, so important to continue learning and growing. Our minds are hungry for it, and it also sets a great example to your children and family that what you are interested in is important and what you do is important. And can I just say one more thing? The best homeschooling lessons come from you, from your heart, from your interests and your passions. You light up your homeschooling lifestyle with what lights you on fire. So get in touch with what you love again, learn it, become better at it, and teach it to your children. Okay, this has been a lot to take in, and I hope you've been a little bit inspired by our talk today. Maybe you have been inspired to join a Heart of Homeschooling host group, to find a mentor for yourself to help encourage you in your homeschooling journey. Or maybe you have a teen and you are feeling the need to find a mentor for them. Maybe they're going through a hard time or a struggle and could use another adult in their life to give them a different perspective. Or maybe you are inspired to find an apprenticeship opportunity for your teen or child who is really wired to work with their hands or is interested in something that an adult could teach them. That's awesome. I find Facebook a great way to start just by posting for someone who might be interested in the skill or trade you're looking for. Or finally, maybe you're looking for that apprenticeship opportunity for you, a class or another adult who can teach you a skill you're interested in and focus on you and learning for a season. One more thing on that last one. If time is short, another great way to grow and learn in an area of interest for you is through a book study. And Heart of Homeschooling program has 4 book studies through Fresno Pacific University, in addition to this course, Heart of Homeschooling Part 1 and 2. The 4 books are The Brave Learner, Rethinking School, Teaching from Rest, and Developing the Leader Within You. All of these book studies have weekly lessons, videos, but most importantly, they have an online group of collaboration with others to grow and learn together. They are convenient and easy to follow in your home and on your own timeline. Or you can meet in person with a small group. It's totally up to you and completely flexible. All courses with Fresno Pacific are accredited and graduate level to help you add credits to your degree and earn professional developmental hours for you to advance. They follow the semester timeline and are designed to be from 10 to 15 weeks each, with about an hour to 2 hours a week of school. But they are also self-paced, so you can go at your own speed as well. Oh, and I have great news. We now have all of the courses loaded into Google Classroom for a learning management system to house all assignments, quizzes, videos, posts, and uploads. Once you register on Fresno's site, you will receive a code to join, and everything will be in one place. Email me if you are interested in seeing a course guide. One more thing, if you know someone who wants to take a course but doesn't need to earn credit, That option is now available on our website at heartofhomeschooling.org. And we accept purchase orders and charter funds for all courses. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for joining our Cultivate lesson today, part 1 and part 2. I'll see you next time for video 6, fertilize, and what it means to prep the soil, plant the seeds, water them, and watch them grow to bloom where they are planted. I'm so excited because we will be interviewing some homeschool moms and dads as they share their wisdom of what they've learned about seeds they've planted over the years. Until then, have a great week.